Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another video in this wonderful summer morning here in London. And this one is about what cameras you can use for your photo shoot for your Instagram. I mean, if you're starting up as a beginner or intermediate, I don't know what level you may be at on Instagram or whatever photos you're about to shoot. But if you can look into different maybe cameras, and the first one that I would suggest that you can look at before you go into anything to spend big money, I would say look into using your smartphone, especially if you got an iPhone, because now I'm shooting this video live from my iPhone back, feeding back to YouTube, and pretty much the video itself is beautiful. And also the photo that comes from I think from the 6 Plus go up into the 7 is quite awesome. And if you got access even to the Android phone, the camera on that is beautiful as well. So you don't necessarily have to go off to the bank to get loans and different kind of money for you to buy yourself another type of DSLR camera. If you need that, then of course you can go that route. But like I always said, start with what you got. If you got, like I said, a good smartphone, start with that first, and that itself you can learn all of the different things that you need to learn, plus also the different filters that you will also use when it come over into Instagram. So make sure, like I said, you don't necessarily have to stress out, say, oh my god, what camera should I get? As long as you have a iPhone or an Android phone, those two phones, the camera on those is quite excellent. But just in case you need a bit of more depth of field or more bokeh and stuff like that, where the background can be blurred out, then definitely you have to step into the DSLR range. And the one that I'm using, okay, before I head over to that one, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for more contents for YouTube marketing and also for Instagram marketing. So make sure you subscribe for more. Thank you. And so we'll move on to the next thing. And yesterday I think I picked up this new lens, which is the 35mm lens, which is for the Nikon. And this one I can able to use this one for pretty much like for shots maybe out in the street, like street photos and stuff like that, because I'm going to use this for between myself and my wife for our Instagram pages. So we're going to use it to see whatever result we get. So like I said, you can try this one, which is one of the most used ones so far for Nikon users out there, and also for the 50mm as well. But most importantly, people always use this one because, like I said, it's quite easy for you to manhandle this this lens. And like I said, for the price, I think for now it's at $200 for us here in London. I think I paid £160 for this one. So like I said, it's a good prime lens. Like I said, these are the prime lens. If you don't want to zoom anything, you want to be more personalized, taking those photos for yourself or for your loved ones. And then I have also this one, which is a 55 200mm lens as well. This one, if you don't want to be too personalized into the person that you're taking the photo for, obviously you can stay at a great distance. As opposed to this one, you have to literally be close and personal with the person that you're taking, so at least you can get a beautiful shot, and you can have the blur background and all of those different effects taking place. So like I said, if you're looking for anything, like I said, these are great ones. And this is the camera itself which I'm using. So like I say, I'm using the body of this one is the Nikon 3200, and obviously this is the 35 1.8 lens, which I added to this one as well, so you can see exactly what it looks like. Because like I said, now I'm using my iPhone to do the live video, so at least I can able to use this one to show you guys exactly what it's all about. So like I said, if you want to have good images for your Instagram, with your smartphone, it won't give you that kind of depth of field that you're looking for. It won't give you that kind of blur background and stuff like that, the bokeh and stuff like that. So if you're looking for that and kind of minimal budget, like I said, this one for the 55 200, I think I pay $170 for that one. And then this one here, 35, I pay like I said, $160. So like I said, it's quite reasonable. You don't have to necessarily break the bank. If you're gonna use your Instagram just for your personal use, or just for you to try out and see exactly how it works on Instagram, then like I said, don't start out too big spending a lot of money, because like I said, as long as you focus more importantly and you drive in the traffic to your Instagram page, make sure you have the engagement going and stuff like that, people are liking your content, whatever it could be, in maybe fashion blog, it could be you doing like it's a landscape portraits, or you could do maybe food blogs, whatever that you're into, you know what I mean? So long as people are connected with your message, then like I said, you can go out there and then you can probably start to invest in one of these, because like I said, these you don't necessarily have to start with these, but as long as you're going for that particular look, then definitely you would have to step over into having one of these in your arsenal, in terms of you having good image and Instagram to compete with all of those other people out there which are using professional cameras and also lenses and stuff like that to, you know, have that kind of presence and Instagram. Because like I said, the more crispier your image are, or the more, you know, and rich is with colors and different things, then obviously it's more appealing for people to want to check it out, for people to want to engage with your contents and stuff like that. So like I said, check these out. I'll leave the link to these ones in the description below. And if you're looking for other videos, how to get more subscribers, how to get more, like I said, followers and engagement and stuff like that, and also more likes on your Instagram post, I'll leave a link to a playlist of all the videos which I've done already, which you guys can check that out, because I just started my fashion blog for this one here about a month ago, and so far I got well over 2,100 and add followers and highly engaging taking place on it as well. So like I said, it's difficult sometimes for you to grow that, but like I said, if you got the different tips and tricks that you can use to implement to grow your page, and obviously you can see the result in a long period of time. But like I said, there are other ways how you can, you know, speed up the growth process and Instagram. So if you don't want to have to wait a year or two for you to see maybe 5,000, 10,000 followers or engagement, then there are other ways you can, you know, go about it. And I also link those videos in what you can do to maximize your following, maximize engagement, and also for you to maybe start to make money from your Instagram and stuff like that. So if you're looking for those one, like I said, check out the other videos. And like I said, start with your iPhone, start with your Android phone, which is a Samsung. Start with those first and see what type of pictures, you know, those are giving you back. And if you're not happy with obviously with those quality of the images, then like I said, feel free to step up to maybe a Nikon or a Canon. I mean, everybody like Canon or Nikon. For me, I stay with for the Nikon itself, because like I said, I've been using it for the past 7 years now, so it's okay for me. I mean, I don't see the need for change for another one yet. But like I said, for your personal taste, check out different lenses, check out different cameras until you feel the one that you feel more at home with, and then you can make that purchase, you know what I mean? So I'll leave all the links to the different lens and stuff like that, and also for the body as well, and then you guys can go check it out, and then you can make a positive decision on what you want for your business or what you want for your Instagram page. So like I said, thank you very much for checking out this video again. Please like and share and subscribe for more contents. And thank you very much, guys, and have a blessed day. Peace.